Hello and welcome back to another Bear with me, BearElliott. Happy Free Comic Book Day! Yay! So exciting. I look forward to the first Saturday of May every year. It is amazing. It is just geek-tastic. I love comic books. Started back in 2001, Free Comic Book Day was started to bring non-comic book readers into their local comic book retailers. Also, it's a way for people to expand their reading abilities. Because let me tell you a little bit about myself. I hated reading as a kid. Hated it, hated it, hated it. My parents, especially my mom, tried everything to get me into reading. The only thing I would read was comic books. So I've been literally addicted to comic books since I was just a little cublet. Yes. So I every year look forward to Free Comic Book Day. Not just because you get free comic books, but because you can just indulge your geekness. And I've kind of developed traditions around this holiday. But I want to tell you a little bit about Free Comic Book Day. It started back in 2001. Like I said, it was a way for non-comic book readers to come into comic book retailers. Because the digital age was in its little infancy, but they could see it on the horizon that someday comic books were going to go digital. Now, I'll be honest, I have gone completely digital when it comes to comics for the most part, because simply I got tired of carrying around my comics all the time. I like just to keep them all on my iPad and on my little cloud way up here, floating around, so that way it's a lot easier for me. But this is also a way for me to go into my local comic book retailers and give back to the geek community a little bit, because these poor guys and gals, because it's everybody, we're a geek community. We're not really gender specific. We're everybody. But yes, so it's a way for everybody to come in. You also get to meet some really cool local artists and sometimes some celebrities. I've been to all kinds of different free comic book days. They've had people from Buffy the Vampire Slayer to the guy who voiced Fry and Ren and Stimpy and all kinds of them. So today I just kind of didn't go all out. I just went to one. I went to Comic Town, which is on Morse Road in Columbus, Ohio. But I have a tradition that's around this. And I wanted to show you some of the stuff that I got. First off, free comic books. So you can always tell it's a free comic book because it says Free Comic Book Day. Yay. So Marvel's my big thing. Also, I like DC. I like classic DC, not this crappy new 52 crap. Not into that. But yes, and it's free. Now, a lot of the retailers, because they actually have to pay for these, limit you to the number of comics that you can get. This particular one only said 2 per person, which is pretty cool. But what was really neat was the second one I picked up was the Uncanny Inhumans, but check it out. It's in Spanish. Isn't that cool? This is the first time I've ever seen a non-English comic available at Free Comic Book Day. So I thought that was pretty cool that Marvel did a Spanish version. You can find comics of all types in every age group, from adults to teens to little kidlets. Yes, you can find comic books all free on this day. You just got to go to your local comic book retailer and just say, I'm here for Free Comic Book Day. And people are dressed up like Robin and people are dressed up in cosplay. It's just a real geek fantastic. So while I'm there, I like to also support my local retailers. Because, you know, you don't want to just walk in and get something for free and then walk out. I mean, you could do that, but sorry, my nose itches. What does that mean? Does that mean somebody's talking about me? Or is that with the ears? Oh, that's a side story. That's completely different. Back to what I bought. So I'm completely and totally addicted lately to buying boxes. Yes. Just saw Avengers 2 yesterday. So good. Please see my review, comment, like, and subscribe. So I got a couple of these I think I'm going to do a video on opening up these. These are the little blind boxes. They have these little figures inside. And I also found they have Power Ranger ones. Yay, so excited. I'm a geek for anything from the 80s and the 90s when it comes to comics and cartoons and kid stuff. So I got those. Then also, I'm going to do a review on this. Gem and the Holograms has been an addiction of mine for a very, very long time. And IDW just recently released the Gem and the Holograms comic book series. This is number 2, and I got the collector's first issue that has all the variant covers in it. So I'm going to also do a review on this as well, because I really like what they're doing with these characters, and I think you guys need to hear about it. So yes, that was Free Comic Book Day. It was so much fun, so awesome. got to really meet some really cool geeks and get out there in the geek community. So get out there, read those comics, go support your local comic book retailers, and support the joy of reading. Yay! There's one to grow on. So until next time, bye, Cubland!
I could go out in the darkness, see you calling my name. I hear you shouting, hear you calling, but it's not the same. Every word that you are throwing right into my back doesn't matter to me, cause I'm keeping my track. Let me go, let me go.